Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. Today we're going to be talking about World's End Harem, a franchise that has been causing quite the uproar for at least a couple years now. And over this period of time, several groups have attempted to cancel this series, including the topic of today's video, a concerned feminist group. So why is this series so controversial? Well, let me give you a quick synopsis of the plot. So there's a male killer virus, a lethal disease that has eradicated 99.9% of the world's male population. The main character has been in a cold sleep for at least 5 years. When he awakens from the deep freeze, he emerges into a sex-crazed new world where he finds himself as the planet's most precious resource, a breeding commodity. The main character and 4 other male studs are given lives of luxury in one simple mission: repopulate the world by impregnating as many women as possible. Yes, so spoiler alert here, but the series features a whole lot of non-consenting, including scenarios where the male main character is the victim. Keep that in mind as we move forward. So about 2 years ago, when the anime adaptation of the manga series was officially announced, many people were surprised. I mean, let's be honest, it's one of those "it's so good I can't believe it's not hentai" type of series. But things didn't go smoothly out of the gates. Once the first episode premiered in October of 2021, it was immediately announced that the remaining episodes of the series were going to be delayed until January 2022. The reason behind this delay, even more suspicious, with the production committee behind the series citing a need to closely examine the anime's production. Like, imagine providing the adaptation of this series and being surprised by its content. Literally Interspecies Reviewers Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. And since Crunchyroll was slated to stream the series to the West, many people began to question their hand in this controversy. And given the eventual release of the series on Crunchyroll earlier this year, and the painfully embarrassing censorship bars they yeeted all over its content, there was probably a connection between those two events. But things have continued to get worse because a few days ago, a feminist group in Japan filed an official complaint against the series. An absolute shout out to Senkaku Complex for using a GIF including uncensored anime titties from the series at the head of their article, which sadly I can't show on YouTube. But in their official complaint, Japan's BPO, Broadcast Ethics and Program Improvement Organization, had received complaints from several annoyed mothers regarding this series, an anime where almost all men have been eradicated due to a virus, leaving women to be quote-unquote used like machines for breeding. Which, based on the content of the series, this complaint couldn't be any more ironic if they tried. Let me reiterate the plot. In a world where a virus has eradicated 99.9% of the world's male population, men have become a rare breeding commodity. The non-consenting themes of the series largely feature male victims. It's a sad but ironic fact for the Japanese Karens complaining about this series. And look, I get it. If you discovered your child viewing this series and you knew nothing about it, you might be quick to outrage as well. But the most basic research disproves every basis of their complaints. And imagine calls for feminism in a fictional story where they represent 99.99% of the population. It can't be any more ironic than that. And all of this ignoring the fact that this show is clearly intended for adults and rated as such. These mothers should be more concerned about how their unsupervised child ended up there in the first place. And of course, Japan is not without its own variation of cancel culture, but I definitely wonder the location of where these complaints were sent in from. I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't even from Japan. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe for more daily videos, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.